Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Ways Johnson, and I'm here for the Never Ever Met Season 1, Episode 7. So this one is going to be different because I haven't seen the episode yet. So this is going to be more of a reaction recap video. And yeah, I haven't seen the episode yet. So you're going to get my live reactions of the episode. All right, here we go.
Trying to progress our relationship, so it makes sense to push these bets.
Previews on the Never Ever Met.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I was like, what the? He knows my situations with, I've been sexually abused, and I'm not going to make that affect our relationship just because I've been through trauma. I actually saw you kind of looking off into the distance while she was talking. What did you think about what she just said?
I've got my own traumatic experiences.
Tell me a little bit about your trauma.
I don't know.
Yes, tell us about your little bit, your trauma.
Talk about that a little bit.
It was going to deflect or cause,
You're doing a great job. This is how you talk about it. You just start one at a time.
I've never spoken to anybody about this, so it's
You ever spoke to anyone
I
about
think I needed
this?
to kind of come clean.
Did your mom know?
I'm listening to this woman who I care deeply, explaining some of the horrific events that happened in her life. It's a moment of strength for myself and for
So Greg opened up about his trauma and just kind of found out he was molested, and he said he haven't told anyone about it. He hasn't opened to anyone about it, and I'm as I was listening to it, I'm like, not even your mom. Do your mom know? If she don't know, she know now. But yeah, so that's unfortunate to hear him, and he says he have a hard time opening it up about it and stuff like that. Um, I guess he don't like to talk about it, which is understandable because yeah, I get it. Trust me. I totally get it. So yeah, so I'm glad he opened up to the doctor and Millie about his trauma. So she's not the only one with a trauma. He has a trauma as well, and they need to open up a little bit more to one another. Um, just about how they feel and their emotions and um how they feel in the moment about their traumas and stuff like that, what bothered them. So open up a little more with each other. So yeah, so they have something to bond over, which is this trauma. And maybe they can help each other open up a little more and move forward without this trauma, their trauma holding them down or holding them back um, in a relationship with one another. So, yeah. On to the next one.
But I think he kind of deserves that.
you want to keep it a secret.
Yeah, keep it a
You
secret.
better just tell the fellas.
So Millie told some of the guys, I think it was Josh, Aaron J, Aaron H, that she is next Monday. I guess she's gonna throw Greg a surprise 90s themed birthday party. So she just basically tell him to keep it secret, don't tell him or what have you. So she threw him a 90s themed surprise party, which is cute.
story. In this case, you're going to create your love story right here, right now. You're going to be asking you questions about the relationship. You're going to write your answers down. If you and your partner have the same answer, you get to place your cue cards inside your books. And if they don't match, you're going to place your questions and answers in this shred right here. Okay? All right.
Aaron and I, I'm not 100% sure if we're on the same page. So I'm a bit nervous about this challenge.
Her favorite hobby is, back to you, Jody, Aaron. Dancing. Good job. Church. Right. Church is not a hobby. Wow. Church is not a hobby. From lonely immensity. The biggest obstacle they have had to overcome together is communicating. The baby. I was at work and Josh, he gives me a phone call. He says, I want to let you know that I do have a girl pregnant and I'm having a baby. It was a very, very hard situation. We stopped talking for about 2 years. And then he reached out to me online and we just like that. Like nothing ever happened. But I still have trust issues. When he posed to someone, okay. When did you do that? I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, but you talk about other people's shit. Boy.
How do you know my favorite sexual position, but you do not know my birthday?
It is weird that Greg and I are not on the same page because that really hurt my feelings.
I'm proud with Josh's way of knowing me. I mean, we're the top dogs. It's just
so Taronda came into the house. They outside. They playing this game called the same page. Basically on the same page. It's Taronda is a game that Taronda asks the couples questions, and then if they both have the same answer and they get it right, they can put it in a book because it's like a book for each couple. And if they get it wrong, they have to shred it. So, of course, Josh and Shay, they did good out of all the couples in the group. But what's shocking to me, and probably some of the viewing audience, even Aaron H. hater ass, Joanna and Aaron J, they did pretty well. The couple who did terribly wrong, which is it's a little bit of a shock compared to Joanna and Aaron J, was Greg and Millie. They did horrible. Like it was like some answers like back to back wrong. It was like how embarrassing. How embarrassing. And they seem like the ones that a little better than Joanna and Aaron J, because Aaron J and Jody, Joanna, whatever you want to call her, they give besties at best. So I mean, even though besties can know a lot about each other, so that's a thing too. So they really don't mean nothing. So yeah, so that was the exercise. I guess game exercise for the couples for today. Yeah, so it was just a shock to me to see that Greg and Millie, they failed miserably. So basically they not on the same page.
For in a short amount of time. And like any other test, you're going to get some answers wrong, but that doesn't mean you failed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When this process is done, do you see you guys
intertwining? I would like that. That's the goal. It absolutely is.
You guys know I've been planning for his birthday. I've been planning all this. And it's just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, most does. Trust me, if Josh did both of one birthday down, so,
Okay, so after the couple game, Greg feel bad about his answers and not knowing the answers about Millie, and as he should. And then he said his birthday coming up. I guess he got a lot on his mind, and basically he embarrassed and feel real bad. And Millie, she like, I'm planning this. And she talked to the girl. She like, I'm planning this birthday party for him, the surprise birthday party for him, and it sucks. It's like he couldn't even get the simple answers right, and he speak highly of me in front of you guys, but the simplest questions he can't get right or what have you. And she just pissed. Aaron J told the fellas that he is going to do a surprise photo shoot for Joanna, because he's in the doghouse for what he did by pushing the beds together and crossing the line and overstepping in her boundaries, going against her boundary or what have you. So yeah, so it's gonna be a secret photo shoot for Jody. We'll see how that goes. She's excited for the photo shoot. Okay, so Chris friend.
For a very long time.
So
It's time for our
Chris
to
friend
come into
Ben.
the house.
So Chris friend Benz came over to the house. So their turn. So then Chris' turn for they peoples to come.
I need all the tea, my boy. I can't wait to see what he thinks about everything that's been going on in the house, and especially what he thinks about Cindy. Tell me about Shorty. So basically,
Shorty got a name.
Did you smash? How was that? Nah. I'm with this.
I'm gonna need him to brush his face hair.
Yeah.
Those moments are building up a certain tension in the air.
Oh, they kissing.
It was one of the best kisses I've had. I feel like she. Whoa. I'm ready to shoot the sword too.
It looked like she was a little bit off guard, and then she went with it. He felt something. You didn't feel anything? Wow.
I don't know what I was supposed to feel, but I didn't feel anything.
So, Aaron J and Joanna went on a photo shoot. It was very sexy. It's intimate. It was cute. They got closer and closer. It was sexy, and Aaron J went for the kiss. I guess it was for the pictures, or it was. I don't know if the photographers directed him to do that, or he just did it on his own. So he went in for the kiss. It was like she was a little taken aback, but she went with it, and then it ended. And then he said it was like one of the best kisses of his life in his confessional. And then we have Jody Joanna, the man eater. She said she didn't feel nothing. She said she don't know what she was supposed to feel, but she didn't feel nothing behind that kiss. And if you didn't feel nothing behind that kiss, then honey, you got a problem. And you need to figure it out what it is, why you ain't feel nothing behind that kiss, in my opinion.
This is Chris.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Not because I don't want to waste my time.
Hope that you stay committed to her and she does the same. Talk it.
That's men don't cheat. We explore options.
Okay, let's keep the conversation up the door
You
because
cannot
that
live in this delusional fairy tale world where you think you're gonna find that great guy, checks all the boxes, also be monogamous to you.
and why not?
Because it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Most guys lie to you.
It does exist.
Bro,
No,
thank you for being so honest, and I love the fact that you love her so much. You know, so
I see a lot of things in common between you two.
see positivity.
Positive, like 100.
I don't know too much about Stephanie, but it seems like I got her approval, despite all the craziness that Ben's is saying. All right, guys.
Okay, so Chris and Zendaya's friends came over. So her friend Stephanie came over. His friend Benz came over. He seems like a little bit on the jerk side because he knows Chris don't want no relationship. So he I guess he knows Chris not to want no relationship like him. Just don't want to be monogamous. Just smash and move on, or just smash, casual smash. His friends think that he's not in a relationship type. So it could be some truth with it because the way he came in and the way he was treating Zendaya at the beginning. But as we see time goes along, he kind of got better. Because that first night he was a jerk and he was at the table talking about he's speaking and flirting with these girls and whatever. And he said he's just here to see if he can trust her or what have you. It was just he came in all wrong. So, but it seemed like he got a little better, or he's trying to hide it better of his doggish ways. Yeah, and her friend Cynthia's friend Stephanie is trying to, see is he ready for a commitment or relationship with Cynthia, and give it a chance, I guess, between those two. Like they both got to work on it. So her friend was positive. His friend was kind of like a douche jerk. Yeah, I'm glad Chris kind of shut him down because that friend Benz, he was about to go there on some other ish, like on some rude ish. So yeah, so they was their friends. They came, they talked to each other in the group setting, and everything was cool. And then they left. So that was a good thing. So after the photo shoot with Jody, Joanna, and Aaron J, they have a little talk after. And Jody Joanna said she feel bad because she didn't feel nothing with the kiss, and she want to know should she speak up at the moment about she didn't feel nothing with the kiss, and she really feel bad about the kiss basically. And Aaron J is saying the opposite, which is totally embarrassing in my opinion because he's like really putting his feelings out there. He said he said the kiss, by the way, though, he slid that in there. And when he slid that in there, I was like, come on, Jody John, this is your cue. This is your time to speak up, to tell this man that you didn't feel nothing behind that kiss. Okay, so that was your time. She didn't take it. It was just awkward silence, should I say, afterwards. And then they got home. It was even more weird because they both got home. You wouldn't think they just had this hot, sexy, steamy photo shoot, looking cute and sexy, and got really close it's kind of intimate in an intimate setting and poses, and they came back like sad or unhappy, and even Chris noticed that, and I think Josh who was at the table as well. They noticed it too. Like, dang, did y'all go on a date or whatever? But she said this. Joanna said this second date is better than the first. So I guess that's a plus when it comes to them. So yeah. So and yeah, Chris noticed and Josh noticed. So I think this is when Joanna dismissed herself. She went on, and then he sat down at the table in the kitchen, or what have you, dining room, or what have you. To talk about the date and how they gave him what they think is going on, what have you, and what they see. Like, yeah, she don't look happy. Basically, y'all don't look happy after this sexy date. So that was about it, to be honest.
Has your weekend covered.
Mm-mm.
That Mills is like not perfect. Nobody is, but I ain't done.
So Diamond messy ass and told Shay about what Alexis was it? Is her name? I think her name is Alexis or Alexia. The one who got kicked out with her boyfriend, who they was doing some DV stuff, so they got kicked out. And she said she still keep in touch with her, and she said she had something to tell Shay. It was about Josh trying to sleep with Alexia, and while Shay was in the bed, they was trying to go in the hallway or something, and they did like a little flashback of Alexia on the camera and him, and like they're trying to be sneaky on some other stuff. But I don't know. I don't put nothing past nobody, and I hope not, because 12 years and you already got a 3-year-old on her. So I just hope it ain't so. When it comes to this woman, Alexis here and Josh. So um yeah, but Diamond was messy. To bring it up, in my opinion, I'm looking like Alexis got kicked out like what, day 1, day 2? She only lasted like really one episode. Like, how much time went by? Like, you was holding on to this, you or Alexia was holding on to it, and like, come on, like, it was so unnecessary. Like, mind your business, and why would you wait so long to tell her that? Diamond, messy, Diamond. Child, so Shay approached Josh about what Diamond said about him trying to smash Alexia, and he said, "No, we were trying to go in the hallway, be quiet, because you was asleep, and what have you, and what yada yada yada." It was just getting messy, and for Shay to hear that, it's playing on her insecurities. So yeah, Diamond's messy to bring that up after so many episodes later, and the girl not even on the show no more. So whatever. Worry about focus on your relationship, Diamond. Okay. Um. Yeah, that was like the end of the episode. It was
That make you do that. I know the younger Josh.
Yeah, and Diamond, then one more thing. Yeah, that was the end of the episode. So Diamond standing there listening while they having a conversation, argument about the situation, which really pissed me off. And then Shay going off because, you know, I guess she having a hard time believing it or whatever he said, because she brought up the old Josh in her confessional. And it's easy for her to get upset due to him having a 3-year-old on her. He got another woman pregnant while they was in this relationship for 12 years. So, and he called her about that. So that's got to be definitely playing on her insecurities and to that situation that happened with him having a 3-year-old on her. So understandably so that she'd be upset or not trusting him in this moment. So yeah, and Diamond, mind your fucking business. Get the fuck on. You don't have to be standing there listening to them while they arguing. Like you taking notes and go send it back to the group. Fuck you. Messy ass. Yeah, so that was the end of the episode. Let me know your thoughts about what Diamond just did and Millie and Greg relationship, and as well as Jody Joanna and Aaron J. She said she didn't feel nothing in the kiss, and he said that's one of the best kisses he ever had. So let me know your thoughts on that. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up.